Hello, my name is Rachel and welcome to my channel. If this is your first visit, thank you very much for joining me, and if you've been here before, thank you for sticking with me. I really appreciate the support. Today we're going to do Pilates for the knees. So this is a guided workout to really help you focus on exercising the knees but also strengthening the muscles around them. So you could use this workout as part of an active recovery day. If you're a very sporty person who feels that they're getting a few issues with the knees every now and then, we're going to focus on tracking the knees, keeping correct alignment, and also strengthening the muscles all around the knees. So that will be below, above, glutes and core. If you're someone that's starting to get a little bit of arthritis in the knees but you're able to get down on the floor still without any issues, then do this workout because this is going to be really good for you. And similarly, it's going to strengthen the muscles all around the knees, and as those knees start to get a bit of wear and tear, this exercising becomes really important to support them. Okay, so I hope you enjoy it. Go ahead, go and get yourselves ready, and I'll see you in a moment. Okay, so let us begin. We're going to start lying down with the knees bent, the feet hip width apart. And what we want to consider when we're working on knees and focusing on strengthening the muscles around the knees is very much our alignment. We want to check that the knees are tracking correctly. So I want you to look up and align the center of your knees with the bones on the very front of the pelvis here. So not the side of the hips, front of the hips, trying to get those knees in line. We're going to take the feet out a little bit so the knees are not too flexed, so we're not overly straining them there. And if you're able, you're just going to try and just lengthen out with those feet and line those feet up in line with the knees. Okay, so we're going to try and maintain this position throughout the exercise. So arms down by your side. We're going to start with the pelvic curl. So we're going to take a deep breath in. We're going to breathe out to tilt the pelvis. Press down into the feet. So let's emphasize the pressing down into the feet as the hips are lifting up. So you can really feel that work in the muscles on the back of the legs and the glutes there. So take a breath in and breathing out as you come down through the spine and back down onto the mat. So let's try that again. Deep breath in and exhale to tilt and roll the spine up. Inhale to hold. Exhale, softening through the chest, coming back down. So I just want you to think knees, knees, knees today. So take a breath in. Exhale, pressing down into the feet, keeping those knees in line as you lift. Inhale and exhale as you return. Deep breath in, exhaling to tilt and roll the spine up. Inhale to hold and exhale as you come back down. Deep breath in and exhale to tilt and roll the spine up. Inhale to hold and exhale. Coming down, we'll do just one more. Deep breath in, breathing out to tilt, lifting up. Inhale to hold and exhale, coming all the way down. Now let's take the hands out to the side. We're going to lift the legs up into a tabletop position. So right leg and then left leg. You want those shins parallel to the ceiling. This time we're going to have the knees together. This is all about working the core now. All right, so we're going to inhale, taking the knees over to the right. Exhale, draw the abdominals in, coming back to center. And then inhale, knees to the left. And exhale back to center. So breathing in as you go over and breathing out as you return. Inhale over and exhale back. Good. Inhale over and exhale up. Inhale over and exhale up. Last two. And inhale over and exhale up. Now we're going to take the left leg down, leave that right leg in a tabletop position there. Just check that the knee is still aligned with the hip. Okay, and now we're going to imagine that knee's been fixed. It can't move at all. We can only move from the hips. So you're going to bring your hands down by your side, and then you're going to inhale, reaching the leg away from you, and exhale to lift. So this is about working the muscles here in the front of the leg. Inhale to lower, exhale to lift. Inhale to lower and exhale to lift. Lower and lift. Lower and lift. 4 more. Lower and lift. Lower and lift. Lower and lift. Last one. Lower and lift. Good. You're going to take that leg down. You're going to bring the other leg up. So just taking a moment, checking your alignment. Okay, so shin parallel to the ceiling, knee in line with that hip. And then we're going to inhale to lower and exhale to lift. Inhale, lower and exhale, lift. Lower and lift. Lower and lift. Keep going. Lower and lift. Lower and lift. 2 more. Lower and lift and lower and lift. Well done. We're going to take the leg down. We're going to check that those feet are still in line with the knees. And then what we're going to do now is, keeping our pelvis nice and still, we're going to open the right knee out to the side. So this is a movement from the hip, trying to feel a stretch on the inner thigh here. So trying to keep the hips nice and stable, lovely stretch here, and then bring the leg back. Then we're going to go on to the other side. Inhale, reaching the knee out, keeping your pelvis still. Exhale to come back. So inhale, open the knee, and exhale to return. Inhale, open the knee, and exhale to return. Good. Open and back. Inhale, open. So hope you're getting a stretch on the inner thigh, and back. Inhale, open and back. And open and back. Well done. From here, I want you to come on up onto your elbows like this. And the idea is it's going to work your core as well as your knees, but it's also going to give you that visual look. You can look at your knees and check your alignment, all right? I know this sounds really pedantic, but when you've got knee issues, the alignment is so important, all right, to make sure the knee's tracking properly. So we're on our elbows. We're not sinking in the spine like this. So think of really drawing the tummy in, lifting the chest. So we've got that nice use of the core, and you're going to float the right leg up. And you're looking at your right leg, and I want you to look at the alignment from the middle of your knee down to your ankle, down to your second toe. All right, and you're going to take a breath in, and as you breathe out, I want you to lengthen that leg out and lower it, and try and keep that alignment. And then you're going to bring it back in. All right, so we're reaching out and coming back in. Reaching out and coming back in. Good. So staying nice and lifted through the core. Well done. And 4. That's it. 3, 2, and 1, lifting up and then placing that foot down, raising the other leg up. Now check that alignment, second toe to the middle of the ankle, to the center of the knee. Here we go, reaching out and lower and bring it back. Reaching out and lower and bring it back. Out and back. Out and back. Good. 4 and 3, 2, 1, lifting up, well done, and taking the legs down. Excellent. Let's lie back down. Give you a little rest. Take the arms out to the side. Bring that right leg up to tabletop now. Okay, and this we're going to keep the other knee bent because we're going to really work on just focusing on very specific parts of the leg. So now we're focusing on this area all around the hip, okay? We're going to extend the leg a little bit. I don't want it completely straight, but extended. And now you're going to reach the leg forward, keeping the pelvis still. You're going to circle it out to the side and bring it back up. So trying to keep as still as we can in our center, reaching forward, circle it out and up. Reaching forward, circle out and up. Forward, circle out and up. One more, forward, circle out and up. Going in the other direction, taking it out to the side, down and up. Inhale out, exhale down and up. Inhale out, exhale down and up. Inhale out, exhale down and up. One more, inhale out, exhale down and up. Well done. Let's take that leg down. Let's go on to the other leg. So lifting that left leg up, extending a little bit through that knee, not too much. And then you're going to inhale lower, exhale out to the side and up. Trying to keep as still as we can. That is the challenge, isn't it? And up. So this is core and hip work. Down, out to the side and up. Down, out to the side and up. And down, out to the side and up. Let's go the other way. Inhale out, exhale down, around and up. Inhale out, exhale down, around and up. Out, down, around and up. Out, down, around and up. One more. Out, down, around and up. Well done. Hopefully you felt that in your thighs. So let's come on up to sitting. And we're going to do something that's a little bit more therapeutic work. This is something that you'd get from a physical therapist if you were seeing them about your knees. So what we're going to do is just lean back with the hands. We're going to start with the right leg. So if you're comfortable with your left leg bent, you can have the left leg bent. And I want you to look down at that leg of yours and just align everything first of all. And then I want you to imagine that you're going to try and pull your kneecap up towards your hip through tensing the leg. Very important when you do this is you're going to tense the thigh muscle, but you don't want to feel the kneecap hyperextending, as in going down. You want to sense that the kneecap is pulling up towards the front of your hip. All right, so it's not going to be anything other than a contraction of that leg. So looking down, you're just going to contract the thigh. Hopefully you can see I've contracted it. You might see that my foot's lifted a little bit because I've really engaging here, and then I'm going to let it relax. So you're going to contract it. Think of the knee pulling up and let it lower. And again, contract and lower. Good. Contract, so really tensing that thigh muscle and down. There's no big lift, it's more just a tensing of all this area here and lower. Tense and lower and tense and lower. Now we're going to tense the muscle and try and lift as well. All right, so you tense the muscle and now you're going to try and lift it off the ground. So it's a straight leg raise and then take it down. So tensing the thigh muscles, feel that kneecap lifting and then coming up and lower down. So you want to see that kneecap, little bit of movement around the knee as we lift and lower. So we're going to try and work the muscles around the knee as well as, particularly the VMO, which is on the inside of the knee, as well as the thigh muscles. So contract, lift and lower down. Contract, lift and lower down, and contract, lift and lower. You should feel that. That's quite intense, I think, that one. So let's just swap legs. So on the other leg, I'll keep this leg straight so you can see what I'm doing. You're going to tense the leg as much as you can. Think of the kneecap pulling up and then release. So just tense the thigh muscle and release. Visualize your kneecap traveling upwards to the hip and down. Good. Little contraction and release. Contract and release. Contract and release. One more. Contract and release. We're going to add the lift. So contract, lift the leg up, lower down and release. Contract, lift the leg up, lower down and release. Contract, lift the leg up, lower down and release. Contract, lift, lower, release and contract, lift, lower and release. Well done. All right, let's get you to come onto your side now. So coming onto the side, we're going to have our knees bent about 45 degrees. We're going to do the clamshell. Okay, so we've got our feet together, our knees together to start with. We're going to think about having that bottom arm out and just trying to extend through the hip. So your hip has got to move in that direction. So if you put your hand on your hip here and press it away, you'll feel that you've lifted here slightly, and that's the idea, is that we're getting that core work. So that's going to support all that area around the knee, okay, because you've got to strengthen the core as well as the legs. So hand on here, we're going to exhale, we're going to open and inhale to lower. Exhale, open and lower down. Open and lower. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. We're trying to keep that pelvis still. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. One more. Lift and lower. Okay, from there you're going to extend both legs out. So one leg on top of the other. Check that the feet are slightly forward. And you're going to have your hand on your side like this. If you need a bit more support, put your hand in front of your chest. All right, but you want to try and keep those hips stacked. So this one is directly above that, no rolling forward or back. And then we're going to exhale just to lift the top leg up and inhale, lower down. Exhale to lift and inhale, lower. Exhale, lift and lower. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. Lift. You're going to hold it there, so just check it's still in line with the hip, not too high. And then you're going to exhale, bring the bottom leg up to meet it and inhale, lower. Exhale, lift and lower. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. Lift and lower and lift and lower. Now you're going to bend the top knee, bring it forward and onto the ground, flexing the foot of that outstretched leg, and we're going to lift it up and lower down. Lift it up and down. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. And 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it here in the air. Little pulses up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 3, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Last time. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Well done. Bringing that leg down. Come on up, and let's do all of that on the other side. So we're going to start with the clamshells. All right, so knees bent, lying down. Okay, making sure you press that hip away. And then from here, we're going to exhale to open. And inhale, lower. Exhale, open. And inhale, lower. Open and lower. Open and lower. Good. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. 2 more. Lift and lower and lift and lower. Now we're going to reach the legs out, so nice straight line with those legs. Hand can be here or it can be in front, and we're going to lift just the top leg up to hip level. That's it, and inhale to lower down. So we're going to exhale, lift, and inhale, lower. Exhale, lift, and lower. Lift, and lower. Lift, and lower. Lift, and lower. One more. Lift. You're going to hold it there, so check it's not too high, because you're going to bring the bottom leg up and lower it down. Lift it up and lower down. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. Lift and lower and lift and lower. Well done. We're going to bring that leg down, and we're going to bring that top leg forward now. Flexing the foot of that bottom leg. You're going to lift it up and take it down. Lift it up and take it down. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. And 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it here, little pulses up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 3, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Last time. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and bring that leg down. I hope you felt that, because I definitely felt that. All right, so we're going to straighten our legs, rolling onto your front now. Let's do some work on the back of the body, so back of the legs and the bottom muscles. So you're just going to bring your hands around, and you're going to rest your head down just on your hands like so. And then what I want you to do is very similar to what we did with the front of the leg. I want you to really tense the muscles at the back of the leg. All right, so you're just going to tense the muscle as much as you can, and then let it release. So you should feel this in the bottom, tensing, doing the right leg, and release. Tense the muscle, holding it for a moment, and release. Tensing and release. Tense and release. And tense and release. So same as we did on the front, we're going to tense the muscle and raise it up. I want you to keep your leg nice and straight, okay? So you're going to tense the muscle and try and raise it up. And then you're going to lower it down and let it rest for a moment. Tense the muscle, raise it up and lower it down and release. So we're going to tense, lift, lower and down. Tense, lift, lower and down. One more. Tense and lift and lower and down. So let's do that on the other side now. So left leg, You're going to tense the leg and hold for a moment and release. We're going to tense and release. You're trying to feel it in the bottom, the back of the leg on that left side. Tense and release. Tense and release. Tense and release. Tense and release. One more. Tense and release. Now let's add the lift as well. So you're going to tense first and then raise the leg up, and then you're going to lower and release it down. We're going to tense it and lift it up, lower and release. Tense, lift, lower and release. Tense, lift, lower and release. Tense, lift, lower and release. Last one. Tense, lift, lower and release. And to finish this section off, you're going to keep your head resting in your hands, and we're just going to tense, and we're going to lift the right leg up and the left leg as well, and we're just going to do a little swimming movement. So the legs stay straight and you're just moving them as if you were doing a swimming. Yeah, so you're just going to move those legs, going right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left. Keep that going for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and releasing down. Well done, very good. So I want you to come onto your side, and we're just going to finish with a little stretch, okay? So we're almost there. So you're just going to lie on your side. I want you to bring your bottom knee forward, and with the back leg, obviously if this is the knee that's bad, you just need to take it easy. But the idea is that you're going to bend the leg, keeping it in line with the hip, and you're going to reach it back until you feel a stretch here. All right, so if your knee feels okay, you can take hold of the foot, but that's quite deep flexion. So if that's comfortable, then you can hold on to the foot. But if that hurts the knee, lengthen the leg out and just reach it back. All right, and we're going to reach it back for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring the leg forward and down. Come on up. We shall do that on the other side. Okay, so lying down, we have the bottom leg forward, nice and comfortable. This leg lifted in line with the hip, and then you're going to reach it back and back and back. That's it. And 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bring it down. Okay, roll onto your back, and we're going to finish with some lovely stretches now. Okay, because we've done quite a lot of strengthening work. Now it's important to do the stretches as well. So bring your feet slightly away from you so your knees are comfortable, and then we're going to lift the right leg up, and we're going to hold that right leg in position so the knee is above the hip, holding on here. And we're just going to gently extend. So again, looking at that knee, you're not going to move the thigh at all. You're only going to go as far as your leg is able to extend without it moving. And then you're going to lower back down. So exhale, extend, and inhale, lower. Exhale, extend. So you can feel that stretch in your hamstring. Extend and lower. Extend and lower. Extend and lower, extend, hold it there, wherever it is, flex the foot. So we're stretching the calf muscle and point the toes. Flex the foot and point the toes. Flex and point. Flex and point. Flex and point. Flex and point. For 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's add the circles of the ankle going out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and in 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Now, having your leg as straight as it can be, you're going to gently take it across the body as if it was going to travel over the opposite hip. So you're getting a stretch down the outside of the leg there. This can be a little intense, this one, so don't go too far, just to where you can manage it. Bring the leg back to the center. We're going to turn the leg out, and you're going to hold on with your right arm, take your left arm out to the side, and just supporting that leg, just taking it as far as you're able so you can feel the stretch on the inner thigh. Then you're going to bend the leg at the knee, bring it back and place that right ankle across the left knee. And then you're going to get your right hand and you're going to gently press out on that right knee. So this is to feel the stretch in the hip. And if your knee's okay and you want to intensify that stretch, you're going to lift the left leg up, put the hands around that left knee and pull it towards you. So you want to be feeling this inside the hip. Obviously, if that's too intense on the knees, you can stick with the one we just did. Well done. And then we're going to go on to the other side. So we've got our right foot resting on the floor, left leg in the air, knee directly above the hip. Then you're going to exhale, excuse me, extending from the knee. Inhale and lower. Exhale to extend and inhale, lower. Exhale, extend and inhale, lower. Extend and lower. And 2 and 1. Now you're going to flex the foot and point the toes. Flex the foot and point the toes. Flex and point. Flex and point. Flex and point. Flex and point. And 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's circle the ankle out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. Other way in. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. Now you're going to gently take that leg across the body. So we're going for that stretch on the outside of the thigh. You're just going to hold it there. Just breathing through it. Well done. Bring the leg back to the center. Let's turn the leg out a little. We're going to hold on with the left arm. With that right hand, take it out to the side and then take that leg all the way out to the side there. So you're getting that nice stretch through the inner thigh. Trying to keep this leg in line, which is always tricky. Well done. Then you're going to bend that leg at the knee and you're going to put that left ankle across the right knee. You're just going to gently press down on that left knee, trying to keep this other hip, the right hip, still, so we're not moving in the side of the body. We're just pressing out on that knee, so we're getting a stretch in the hip. And you can either stay there, if you want to intensify it a little further, we're going to lift the leg up. Hands underneath that right thigh, and then you're going to draw it towards you. So pressing into that knee with the elbow. Well done. Lovely. And then releasing the legs, coming up to sitting. And you're all done. So that was your Pilates for the knees. So it's all focused on working the muscles all around the knee, below and above, as well as giving you a really good stretch. It's the sort of thing that if you do have knee issues, you want to try and do this at least twice a week in between your other movements. All right, so I hope you enjoyed it. Do press the like button and please do share this channel with all your friends. Thank you very much for watching. Take care and I'll see you again soon.